and I'm going to show you what it looks like. Channel. Today, what are we doing, babe? Well, I need to go back to the plant store to get more herbs for my herb garden. I'm also going to do a postpartum update, and I'm going to show you my C-section scar since I've been keeping it a secret. He did the C-section scar really low. Even if she's wearing like a bikini or something, like when we went to the pool, you can't see it, right? Yeah, no way. I don't know why I started off the video with your back turned here. He's getting dressed. Wow, looking good, honey. Looking very, very good. Are you so cute? Are you the cutest guy in the world? Are you the cutest guy in the world? He loves just staring at the camera with that face. It's so weird. You are so handsome. You are so handsome. The cutest boyfriend. Since Julia likes to start videos without me, yes, I'm going to be doing a 4-month, basically, postpartum update. This will probably be my last one. I think I said that last time, but I also mentioned how I had never shown you guys. I should probably turn off this hatch machine. Oh, I thought I had it off. I should probably show you guys my C-section scar because I asked if you guys wanted to see it and you guys said yes. Pretty much fully healed, but it's not fully healed. Like there's no stitches or blood or anything. So I'll give a trigger warning before I do it just in case you guys want to skip past that part. But I do want to run to the store, get some herbs for my herb garden before this boy goes down for his next nap. So we're going to do that now. You want to go to the plant store? Let's go. Be so fun. Let's go. Woohoo! This selection is way better than when we went to Walmart. Yeah. I really need to find like stuff. Oh, I think this is cilantro. I needed that. Parsley. No parsley. There's so many things. Like, what is this? This is cool. We need a cart? Maybe. All right, Harbor, you ready to go for a ride? Woohoo! Party! Isn't that fun, is it? Rosemary. Cute. Love that. Harbor, you're rolling away a little bit. Goodbye. Okay, curry plant? I've never heard of this before. It smells like curry. I've never seen like something that looks like this. Like in curry. Like what is this? Oh, those plants looked so much better than the ones we saw at Walmart. The ones at Walmart were so sad. Yeah, they were. I'm probably gonna go home and change because it was not a good idea to wear a sweater right now because it is like 90 degrees outside. So hot. Harbor, you look very cute in those overalls. You know what the best thing about these overalls is? This is got a little binky holder. You can just stick his binky right here. Very nice, right? Get your binky. Can you get it? He's too busy looking at himself in the camera. Decided to match Harbor and put some overalls on. This feels so much better. Do you want to put? That was my idea, but then I put the overalls on and I looked like an idiot. You didn't look like an idiot. You just need some better overalls, no offense. Maybe I'll show them. Okay, maybe she'll show you her overalls. But we need to clean up this house really quick because there's no way that I can plant all the herbs looking at this mess. There's just no way I can do it. You're so funny. You always do this. What? You can't like be productive unless the house is like. No, is anyone else like that? Like I cannot think. Like I physically cannot think if the house is not clean. So anyway, snap, snap, chop, chop, booty boy and booty girl. You ready to clean, Harbor? Come on. Clean up your toys. Clean up your butt. Until he can walk so that he can start cleaning. Yeah. Come on. Let's practice. We're gonna practice every day, okay, honey? Oh dear. All right, let's go. Well, the tidying aspect of cleaning is always very quick. Now we gotta do the floors though, because we haven't cleaned the floors in a while. But lucky for us, we have Roborock to clean our floors for us, so we can sit on our butts or play with Harbor while we do it. Thank you so much to Roborock for sponsoring today's video so we can have that. This is a smart vacuum and mop. It's super easy to use. It just sits right there, and then we want to use it. I have an app. All I do is say go, and it goes. It uses a sonic mopping technology so that it can scrub the floor actually at 3,000 times per minute, which is perfect for us because we spill things on the floor all the time. I know last time I showed you guys a muddy footprint that was on the floor that it cleaned up really well. This time I have a different thing for you guys to do. So I spilled some grenadine on the floor. So I have the app pulled up here and I'm gonna show it on the screen here so you guys can see it. But as you can see, it uses like this mapping technology, so it automatically can scan a room and figure out where things are in the room, if there are obstacles to go around, stuff like that. And I can differentiate different rooms in the house. So for example, on the floor that we were on, we have the living room and the kitchen, so I have them separated by color here. And all I have to do is push clean. Here she comes.
All right, it's spotless. You could never even know that that was there to begin with. Now, another really cool thing that it does is that it can actually detect when you have carpet or rug. So it will lift up the mop pad that's there and it will turn into a vacuum instead of a mop. It captures about 95% of particles. So as you can see, I spilled some chips on the floor here and it's sucking them right up, and it has no problem getting all those chips off of the floor. I can also set restricted areas for it. So for example, if I'm upstairs and I don't want it to fall down the stairs, I'll set up an invisible wall there so the vacuum won't fall down the stairs and it knows not to go there. Or if I have Harbor's play set up in the living room and I don't want it to go suck up some toys on accident, then I will set a no-go zone right there. Another cool feature is I can set up advanced scheduling. So for example, if I want it to clean the living room at 10 p.m. and then the kitchen at 1 in the morning, I can set it up to do that. Or if I don't want it to clean in the middle of the night because the noise might wake me up for one reason or another, I can set it to not do that and put a do not disturb hour on it. Another reason that this vacuum works so well is because it actually uses a rubber brush instead of those bristle brushes that you often see on vacuum. It does the same exact thing, but you can't get hair stuck in it. It lasts a lot longer. It's more durable than a bristle brush. This thing has seriously been a lifesaver for us. If you're interested in it at all, check out the link in our description. And again, thanks to Vbac for sponsoring today's video. We are going to make lunch now that the house is clean. Harbor loves to watch YouTube. Sitting in his mamaru, he's watching Aspen Ovard right now. But since he's entertained and he thinks he's hanging out with Aspen Ovard, we are going to quick make lunch. Throw some tilapia probably in the oven or something because we need to cook that because I got it yesterday from grocery pickup. Gonna do that, and then maybe I can plant my herbs that we got at the store. Yeah. Does tilapia sound okay? Let's do it.
All right. Yum, 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 yum. This is what I've come up with so far. I've kind of made a mess along the way, but it's just spinach, brown rice. I made like a creamy lemon sauce with the zucchini, carrots, and then I'm gonna put the fish on top with some green onions. Also, I could not find any green onions at the plant nursery when we were there. I found garlic chives. I don't know if that's the same thing, but
I don't think so, but we can plant these green onions.
That's true. Because what I do, I'll show you, is I take my green onions and I put them in like a mason jar with water. Can I put those buds in dirt?
Absolutely. I've done it before.
You have?
Yes.
Well, we're doing it today.
We're doing it.
We're doing it, Arbor. We're doing it. Because we go through green onions literally like it's going out of style. Because I order groceries about once a week and I order 4 bunches and we go through them like that. And voila, looks delicious. I hope it tastes delicious, but we'll see. She'll be honest, right?
Yeah.
But without further ado, I'm going to show you what my C-section scar looks like. I got my C-section pretty much exactly 3 months ago tomorrow. So, not yesterday, 4 months ago today, I was in labor. Trigger warning, if you don't like scars or anything like that, get past this or whatever you want to do. But it's completely healed. There's no more, I didn't get stitches, I got it glued shut. There's no more any of that weird stuff. It's literally just a scar. Fresh scar, but here we go. So my scar is really, really low. I'm trying to be as modest as I can, but they cut me where they pulled Harbor out really, really low on my body. As you can tell, it's still really purple and it is lopsided, but I actually kind of like that. It's like quirky, different, I don't know. I'm pretty sure every scar is different, but this is what it looks like. Here is a closer up view of what it looks like. All right, what do you guys think? Did you think that that's how you expected it to look? It looked a lot worse when I first got it done because it had like the glue on the outside and it was like kind of crusty and gross. That's why I didn't want to show it to you, but now that it's just skin, like I'm totally comfortable to just, you know me, you guys want to see it, I'll show it, unless it's my butt. You cannot see my butt.
You don't show your butt.
Don't show my butt on
That's
this channel.
news to me.
I'm gonna sit here at my desk and go over the questions that you guys asked about being postpartum. Frank's over here chasing his tail. The first question that I pulled up was, do you regret anything about your choice or birth plan? And I don't regret anything, but the thing is, I would not have had another choice. I mean, I guess I could have refused a C-section, but in that case, I wouldn't have lived, Harbor wouldn't have lived, so it would have probably just been a disaster. So that wasn't my birth plan, but also I don't regret it because if I were to have not done it, things could have potentially been really bad. Someone asked, how did your uterus hold up after delivery? Is it ready to rock and roll again? I don't know what you mean by rock and roll because this uterus is not gonna be doing anything probably for the rest of my life, but I have not gotten a postpartum cycle or anything like that, so I'm not sure. I guess it's just back in my body chilling. Did you ever consider stopping breastfeeding? This is probably something that I have talked about, at least 5 times a week. I'm like, I'm done breastfeeding.
To me?
Yeah, just like...
Yeah, just that you don't know if it's worth it, basically.
Yeah, there have been a lot of hard times with breastfeeding. If you guys want to go more into detail about that, let me know and I can make a video about that as well. Someone asked like how long it took me to fully heal, and I would say around my 6-week appointment I was feeling pretty good. Still a little bit of pain when like it would get knocked or if like Harbor would kick me there, but after that it wasn't very painful. Everything pretty much felt back to normal. People asked about phantom kicks. I did not experience any phantom kicks, and I'm convinced that people are confusing phantom kicks with gas because a lot of the medications that they have you on after do kind of cause that, and also like when you get surgery you get like trapped air in your tummy, so I think that that's what people are feeling, but also I don't know. But I never felt them and thought, oh my gosh, kicking baby. I never felt that once. Were you on bed rest after your C-section? Pretty much. I wasn't like on bed rest where I had to stay in bed, but the doctor advised me not to like carry the baby alone or like even shower alone. I was scared to like pee alone, huh?
He pretty much told you to stay in bed.
Yeah.
He didn't say the words bed rest, but he said
yeah, no stairs.
Get up to shower and pee.
Yeah, he said basically get up, shower, go to the bathroom, and that's it. So yes and no, I guess. Oh my gosh, someone said this might be stupid to ask, but did it hurt to sneeze after? That is not stupid. Oh my gosh, I was so scared to sneeze or cough or anything. I literally forced myself not to for like the first 2 weeks, I would say. But after that, I would hold a pillow on my stomach if I had to sneeze or cough, and it still did hurt for a while. Asked, did you feel anything when you had the C-section? So okay, I thought when people got C-sections that you don't feel anything because you just assume like you get like the spinal or the epidural that like numbs everything, that you would not feel anything, but you do. You don't feel pain, but you feel the most intense, insane pressure that you have ever felt. It like goes from like your lower stomach to like all the way up to your chest, like as they're pulling the baby out. It was the weirdest sensation, and like tugging, you feel a lot of like tugging internally. So yes and no. No pain, but you feel a lot. It's kind of creepy. Asked if I did carry another baby, would I try for a VBAC? This is a really good question because I go back and forth because it's obviously not something that's like 100% on my mind, because right now I don't want to be pregnant for a long time, even if I do get pregnant in like a long time. But a part of me says yes, I really want to try and still have the natural birth that I want to, but then a part of me doesn't want to like risk it because it can be kind of risky to have a vaginal birth after you've had a C-section, from my understanding. So yes, I would want to try, but then also I wouldn't want to get my hopes up if I ended up having another C-section, because I think the chance of me having another C-section would be higher. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't asked my doctor about it because that's something that I just, like I said, I don't really want to do right now, but that would probably be something that I would talk to my doctor about if I ever got pregnant again and decide then. But honestly, I would lean more towards another C-section so that I wasn't risking it and having more of that like emotional like roller coaster if I went through getting excited about having natural birth again and then I wasn't able to have that, if that makes sense. A lot of questions, I mentioned this on Instagram, a lot of the questions were having to do with circumcision, and I mentioned this on Instagram, but I have never said it here, and I don't want to talk about my child's down there area. So we did make a decision whether we were going to circumcise or not circumcise, and we're comfortable with the decision we made, but we're not going to openly talk about that because everybody's views are different. And honestly, there's pros and cons to both of them in my opinion. It took us a while to figure out what was going to work for our family, and you know, just whatever works for your family is totally fine, but we already made our decision and we just don't feel comfortable talking about our little baby boy's area, you know what I'm saying? I think that's pretty much all the questions. Feeling okay. I'm still feeling like I'm in recovery from the blood loss and then my iron levels being all funky, but hopefully I can figure it out soon, right, Dean? Do you want to come answer some postpartum questions? This is a postpartum Deanette. Say, yeah, I'm a ween! Dean's never been pregnant. She's actually spayed. She doesn't even have a uterus. She's not interested. One time we tried to get her a boyfriend. She did not want any part of it, so she is a single lady for life, right? It's because you're a baby. A lot of people also asked me about your breastfeeding journey and why you didn't end up breastfeeding or why you couldn't breastfeed. Because I think we mentioned it in a video, but not everyone watches every single video and they may not have seen that video, so.
And we barely talked about it in the video.
It's something that's kind of like, I don't know, not like emotional for us. I mean, kind of emotional, so we don't like to like fully like talk about it.
Yeah, that's why I haven't, because people comment on probably every single video asking about it, but I never respond to them because it's like, it's emotional for me, and I didn't want to talk about it. But actually, it's been so long now that I'm starting to feel better about the whole situation. But so yeah, maybe we'll make a video. We'll make a breastfeeding video.
Breastfeeding video.
It's all about
where
breastfeeding.
it's just gonna be me breastfeeding for like an hour.
Close up. Alright, that's pretty much it for today's video. Thanks for watching.
Hope you enjoyed.
Thanks so much to Vbac for sponsoring today's video. Again, check them out. Link in the description. And bye.
Bye.